and I've said it very clearly, I think he's unfit to be president. And I think more and more people are saying this now. And sadly, you know, this is not an abstract exercise. Real people are affected by it.
How has his presidency affected social discourse so far?
I think his presidency has coarsened social discourse, and I've seen this in the United States, even as he was, before he was elected. I remember I was in the airport in Washington flying back to New York, and the plane had been delayed for nobody's fault. It was weather, and as we were getting on the plane around 10, that should have left at 7, some man started shouting, "Get your SHIT together, this is outrageous," blah. And sort of everybody froze. And I had never in my life seen that kind of an outburst in a public airport. But you know, my first reaction was, this is Trump. This is this notion that everybody has a right to act out. And so the normalizing of misogynistic speech, I mean, it's unthinkable that what people thought it was okay to say about women, okay to say about immigrants, okay to say about people of color, but also the polarization now and the coarsening of the speech, the rudeness. It's I think it's so deleterious to democracy, and I suppose one of my most important values is my belief in democracy. I think it is what sets the stage for human beings to become the things we need them to be. If you look at, you know, there was just a chart put out about the you know, countries with the Nobel Prize winners, and almost all of them. Now, Russia had a number, not nearly as many as the United States, but over the years, one of the things that the Soviet Union had done was to, you know, try to support science. So Russia did have a few Nobel Prize winners, but basically most of those countries that had produced Nobel Prize winners were democracies, you know, because the opportunity for people to search for knowledge and exchange ideas requires a certain kind of social environment. So I just feel what I'm watching is so destructive of things that I consider important.
How about us here in Canada? What effect has his presidency had here? Has it been destructive up until this point?
I can't really judge of that. I mean, I suppose that there are people who, if they have predilections similar to those of Trump and his followers, they may be emboldened by his activities to feel they can speak out and say those things. I think in some ways, Trump is almost a cautionary tale for people. I mean, we've certainly seen this in Europe, that countries moved away from that kind of political formation in the elections in the Netherlands and in France and Germany and elsewhere. So I think that for some people, they look at Trump and they go, oh my gosh, that's not what we want.